Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching, and welcome to a reading for the first part of July until mid-month for Earth signs. These are general readings, so do check out the email below if you would like to have a personal reading. You can always reach out using emailing to the email below. No one will reach out to you unless you actually reach out to us, so please do be warned in regards to scammers and whatnot as well. Okay, so Earth signs, what's going on with you for July? Okay, I'm getting a very nourishing time, okay, nurturing time, an uplifted time for Earth signs in July. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of a mixture. Some of you Earth signs are going to feel, much uplifted and excited. Some of you will be feeling completely the opposite. You'll be feeling quite low. Energies are depleted. But most of you are going to be feeling really good. Okay, so the energies seem to be picking up nicely. Where you felt tired and exhausted, you start to kind of really lift. Okay, I'm going to start with Taurus. So, this is the theme. Oh. This is the challenge. This is the conclusion, okay? And then we'll clarify each card as well. Okay, first card. I don't read reversals. First card is Two of Materials. This is Two of Coins, okay? Just make sure you guys can see it nicely. I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Do refer to the description below for the decks that are being used. Basically, you guys are going to be very busy this year, okay? This month, July coming, the first part especially. You're going to be very busy. You're going to be balancing a lot out in regards to your social life or private life and work life. Somebody may be quite demanding of you, okay, about your time, your resources. And it just feels like you're kind of pulled in two different directions, okay? However, this is a really good time to balance the energy out, okay? What I'm really, really seeing and feeling for you guys is that you will be able to kind of see the reason for why you feel, why you are so busy. You may kind of, put certain solid boundaries around you, okay, after the first part of July. And you may start to feel a little bit more in balance, okay, by mid-July. But until then, you may be feeling quite busy. You may be feeling, everything is quite turbulent right now. This is the theme of the first part of July, okay? We'll clarify more. Now, the challenge is the moon. The moon for some people in itself is a challenging card, but what it actually is more about the unknown, about the mysteries of life, okay? There may be something right now that you just don't know, all right? Something that you really want to know, and it just doesn't seem that clear to you, okay? 1 minute, perhaps before it was something that you really wanted, okay, in regards to someone or something or a particular situation. But now it's not really that clear to you, okay? Perhaps you feel like somebody's keeping secrets. Perhaps you feel like you're not being told everything, okay? And you're not, right? There is someone that is keeping secrets. There is someone that doesn't want you to know something. It doesn't necessarily have to be something very doom and gloom. Okay, it could be somebody is holding back because they're just extremely private. And this could actually scare you a bit. Sometimes the moon denotes fear. You may feel a bit of fear kind of cropping up. Yeah, that's the challenge. Now we'll clarify that further. Now the conclusion is the Ace of Materials. So this is great. You have a new beginning coming for sure, a new solid beginning, okay, where this is mostly in the pentacle sphere, in the material sphere. So this will be in the arts for sure. Some of you may be working more in the arts. Some of you may be working in botanicals, herbalism. Some of you may be divining using, elements and whatnot. But some of you will be starting something new in a career, even if it's within a career. You have some new ideas coming that are creative, that you will be creating. You will be physically creating or physically putting out there. It is a beginning of something that will bear many fruits, and it's kind of like a promise of financial abundance if you stick to it. This is just an ace card. So it's the beginning. It's starting something that will promise you financial abundance if you stick to it. So that's wonderful. Okay. So let's go to clarification for Two of Materials. And for the Moon. And for Ace of Materials. Any more? Okay. Okay, so for the Two of Materials, or for the Two of Pentacles, the cards that have come up are the Tower. So definitely you guys are going to be in some form of shock or some form of surprise in regards to a message, okay, that is coming your way, okay, or a feeling, and perhaps a surprise feeling, okay. This may make you feel a little bit of disharmony in your life, all right? The disharmony could be why you could be feeling really busy, kind of feeling like you're pulled in two different directions. Remember, this is a prediction, so if it doesn't resonate right now, it could be something that could be coming in. And also you've got the Nine of Inspirations. Some of you Taurians may be single or may become single. For those of you that aren't single and are in a relationship, you may want a little bit more independence, okay? You may feel a little smothered, or you may feel like you want a bit more independence in your life financially, and you may be pulled in different directions in regards to your lifestyle. You may not see something clearly as well. That's the challenge with the Moon. You may feel like you want something, but you're just not seeing it 100% clearly yet, okay? Now, with the challenges, we've got Eight of Materials. So yeah, so something in regards to what you've been working on doesn't seem to be clear, okay? 'Cause again, came up for last month as well. It could be to do with your career, your job. Something about where you're working or what you want to do just doesn't feel very clear, okay? You guys are looking for fresh energy, fresh spark. This sometimes also denotes self-love. Perhaps you guys have abandoned yourself as well somehow. You could have abandoned your spiritual beliefs. You could have abandoned your true fiery innate. You know, some of you Taurians may have fire in your chart, and you've completely kind of abandoned that side of you, okay? So right now, what could be like challenging for you is finding that kind of fresh inspiration to move forward, okay? Especially if there is something that you've been working really hard on but you just can't seem to see what the result is, okay? It's saying that, you know, you guys may have to leave something behind, or leave getting fixated on something that you've been working really hard on and start something new, okay? Perhaps that's the challenge. Perhaps you're finding it really hard to start something new, okay? The next card is the Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. This is usually quite a blocked off energy, but in this deck, it's all about what kind of direction should I take? What, you know, what voice should I listen to? Okay, the duality of thoughts. Okay, which thought should I go with? All right, and that could be in regards to the Nine of Emotions is the Nine of Cups, your dreams, your ideals. Okay, you want the ideal life. Okay, you want the ideal life, right? But at the moment, you could be caught up in a third-party situation. The third-party situation doesn't necessarily have to be three people. It could be you, another person, and work. It could be, you know, any energy, really. It's like you've got too many kind of cooks in the kitchen. You've got too many situations going on. And it's just making you possibly feel a little bit confused, okay? And it's possibly stunting your new beginning. So definitely you Taurians are coming into a new beginning, a new material beginning, which is very good for you, okay? You have to kind of learn to let go of an old way of thinking, an old way of being, to grasp this new beginning, okay? You may feel the pressure from others, and you may feel a little bit, some of you may feel slightly claustrophobic. This here, these two, can denote, you know, a little bit of kind of suffocation, claustrophobia. You know, you could be feeling a little bit caved in as well, all right? But here it's saying that you're also not communicating your boundaries, okay? You're not communicating them. You may feel kind of like you're giving somebody the silent treatment, you're blocking somebody off, which isn't very productive. Or someone else could be giving you the silent treatment, or you're just not expressing your real healthy boundaries and your concerns in a very kind of articulate, clear way, okay? In order for you to grasp your ideal life, in order for you to really understand what it means to grasp your ideal life, okay? So that's for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a general reading. Don't forget, if you like the reading, to like and subscribe so we can create more content for you. Thanks very much. Bye. Okay. Next, I'm going to go with Capricorn. Okay. And I'm going to pull 3 cards. This is the theme. This is the challenge. This is the conclusion. I'm not going to be reading reversals now, okay? And then we will clarify each card. First card is the theme is the Fool. So for Capricorns, some of you may be feeling a little bit more free the first part of July. You could have been coming out of a kind of closing of a cycle or an ending of a situation. Situation could be anything. And coming into a new beginning of feeling free, okay? Feeling like, you know, the world is your oyster. Feeling like, you know, there's possibilities under your feet. And you're in the mood to take some risks as well, okay? Very good. Very unlike Capricorn, but very cool. In your challenges, you got justice. Some of you may be kind of fighting with the legal system about a situation. You may have problems with the legal system. Some of you may have problems with, you know, this is also the card of Libra. So I don't know if some of you are having some problems with a Libra. Or you could also be just feeling really off balance, okay? Literally off balance. Like you have a lot of catching up to do. This can be sometimes you know, the card of a journalist, you know, a lawyer. It could be to do with information that brings you balance somehow, okay? And also this card is saying that something needs to be revealed, and it hasn't really been revealed yet, okay, being in the challenge position. But it's also a card of balancing out karma as well. So if you feel that somebody has done you wrong, you know, that should be revealed to you very soon in July. But if you feel that maybe you were the one that has done wrong, or, you know, whoever, you in another situation, or you and another person, where you've made a particular error or a particular mistake. This isn't for all of you, by the way. So this is a general reading. This could be just for a few of you. That will be revealed as well, that perhaps you made a mistake in a certain situation as well. That will be revealed to you, okay? That is the conflict challenge, excuse me. So the conclusion is the Queen of Materials. This is a beautiful card. This is usually a Virgo energy, okay? In tarot, this is Virgo, okay? But she's also, you know, very earthy, very, pardon me, very routine and very stable. So it looks like first part of July, finances are going to be looking pretty stable. Day-to-day life, you're going to be pretty much on top of it. It's going to be like a very kind of stable time for you, very nourishing time. Perhaps some of you Capricorns, if you're female, you'll be very kind of looking after your body, material being body as well, your health. When I say body, I mean health, okay? And looking after your energy, okay? You may be feeling much stronger in July physically as well. You may be feeling, you know, quite stable and balanced, really. Okay, let's clarify. A lot of cards, but anyways, maybe there's a lot of information coming through. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so for the Fool energy, what do we have? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Materials, okay? Yeah, you know, some of you Capricorns are single, okay, out there. Some of you are just being more independent. You're feeling really good. You're feeling like, you know, life is pretty good. You've got a lot going on. Because you've got the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords, okay? Perhaps some of you are catching up on a lot of rest, okay? Some of you are needing to still rest a bit, okay? You may be resting before taking a big risk, or just doing things a little bit more freely and differently, okay? Three of Voices, some of you may feel a bit of anguish, a bit of nervousness, almost like an injustice, okay? An injustice, which they say is of the heart, but it's actually the sword, so it's of the mind, okay? So that may be something that you will sort, okay? And you've got the Page of Voices, which is the Page of Swords, which is also saying that you guys may be doing more studying. Some of you are learning something, studying something. Some of you may be teaching. Some of you may be just going into a certain subject or certain area in more depth, okay? For the Justice card, we've got the Ace of Voices, which is Ace of Swords, which is saying that, yeah, it just kind of, it's interesting because it kind of follows on from the page. So in regards to justice, in regards to the challenge, it's saying that maybe you're kind of struggling with feeling original, okay, in your ideas. You guys want to be original, and you're struggling with how to be that original self, okay? With the Empress here, you may be struggling with matters of the home. If some of you are married, you could be struggling in your role, okay? Either with a female energy, or if you're a female, you know, with another female energy or another male energy. There's something about struggling in the home as well. That's for some of you, okay? You could be struggling with what it is that makes you feel at home, okay? Feel nourished, all right? And for some reason, if I just go back to that, it has something to do, the block is the Justice card. So whatever is not being revealed, okay, to you is creating these blocks, okay? If you want to be going forward in a relationship, somehow this Justice card is stopping that from happening. Whether it's a legal matter, or it's just a balancing of karma, or something not being revealed to you, maybe blocking it somehow, okay? That's for some of you. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles as well, we've got Three of Emotions, which is the Three of Cups. So some of you may be connecting with a lot of female, feminine energy, okay? A lot of you may be connecting with a more magical energy, a more feminine energy. Some of you may be in regards to, physically connecting with females, okay? With the Seven of Materials being the Seven of Pentacles, this again has something to do with the home. Some of you may be moving home. Some of you may be doing changes in the home. Some of you could be working from home, all right? And just spending more time at home working. On something that makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, makes you feel stronger, and also creates more power within you, creates more a stronger sense of self and a stronger sense of self-esteem. Some of you may be having to deal with matters of the past that are quite painful, all right? And you may be reminded of this, okay, somehow. Something from the past may pop up that reminds you of this, okay? Something may be resurrected, okay? That may give you this feeling, all right? Now we have the Empress here and the Emperor here. So it's saying that you may have to deal with an authoritative figure, or you may be in charge yourself of something and learning how to lead a particular situation. Because you may be in conflict about a particular person or a situation. The Five of Voices is the Five of Swords, which is someone feeling quite angry, really, okay? Which is someone feeling enraged, quite angry, unsure, okay? Just unsure, okay? Wants victory over something that just seems a little far-fetched. Seems like sometimes this card can denote feeling a little entrapped, or it can be like an overbearing energy as well, okay? So it's something that can be quite overbearing for you guys, first part of July, okay? Four of Voices is Four of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely you moving towards the mid-July, needing to heal, okay? Needing to just remember to rest as well. So you guys will be kind of feeling really uplifted, doing a lot, but you need to learn how to rest as well, because you do have some conflict as well. You do have some conflicting issues happening. So you do need to know when to withdraw and rest. Page of Materials is Page of Pentacles, which is saying that definitely this could be a new offer. I'm feeling more in a relationship, okay? You may have this relationship could be either romantic or a work relationship, or just like literally a physical work situation, improving, the beginnings of improving, okay? Improvement in your work, okay? Shining a light on what it is you really love to do. Okay, having said that, I'm going to do Virgo in a separate video, only because they take such a long time to upload because my internet's terrible. So do check the next video. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, Capricorn and Virgos. I will see you in a bit in another video. Toodles!